Assalamu alaikum everyone, and welcome to IFG Wealth. This is the compare section of the app, and the idea behind this section is that it's going to help you compare between the different investments that you need to have in your portfolio. So most people, the way they think about it is they want to have three big buckets of their portfolio. So you have equities, so public market stocks. These are things that are liquid, so that means that you can enter and exit them relatively quickly. So here you have the liquidity filters, and then you have fixed income. So these are things that are going to give you a regular return. Often things like property would fall into this as well. And then you've got alternative assets. So these are typically the more high risk, high reward growth element of the portfolio, although you do get some safer things within this as well, such as gold would fit into this category as well. So what you can do here is you can filter by equity, you can filter by fixed income, and you can filter by alternative assets. There are many ways to cut between each of these, but many people think about it as like a 40-20 rule, so 40% equity, 40% fixed income, and 20% alternative assets. If you're less risky, then you might want to reduce the alternative assets down and increase the other ones. If you're a bit more aggressive, then you increase the alternative assets and pare the other ones down. Within this, what you have to do is you click into each of these and you can see how much liquidity that investment has. So liquidity means how quickly you can get hold of that money if you need to get out of it and need to get that money back out. Regulated is self-evident. You typically want to have a company that is regulated. However, there are certain companies that don't need to be regulated because regulation does not address that kind of investment. So they're on here sometimes, but they aren't necessarily labeled as regulated. And then this is some of our own commentary that we add on here. The historic returns are returns that you get on an annualized basis, so every single year, looking at the last 3 years of the data that we have around this particular investment. The minimum investment is how much you can put in as a minimum, and what type of investment it is the asset class type, and there's multiple types of asset class that we have out here. There's also an interesting section here where you can add, you can choose which country you are based in. So for example, if I choose the UK, then that makes sure that I only see those investments that are relevant for the UK. And then if I only want to see gold, then this will only show me a gold investment, for example. You can add this to your shortlist. So let's say I want to add a couple of things to my shortlist. For example, I add this to my shortlist. You can actually then see this in the shortlist section side by side. And so you might want to pick an alternative asset or a few alternative assets. You want to pick an equity or a few equity funds and compare them side by side in an easy way for you. And then finally, when you're ready to invest, you click invest now, and then it will actually take you onto the website, the relevant partner website or the relevant broker website that allows you to invest in that fund or that product. These are sometimes affiliate products, so that's the way that we monetize this platform, but we don't mind whichever one you obviously go for. That's entirely up to you, though it will mean that you will be going from our platform to the other side and to another platform, and you need to set up over there. But this tool is designed to be able to give you a vetted look at hundreds of investments that are available to you from across the world, and you can look at how much money you actually have to invest, and you can select that, so you will then only see things that are relevant for your investment ticket size as well. So I hope that's been helpful. If you do have any other questions, then please feel free to just drop us an email at ibrahim@islamicfinanceguru.com, or just go on our contact us section and drop us a line.